Hey guys, welcome back to Reviews and How-Tos. I'm Tyler. Today we're going to be checking out this smart dehumidifier from GoveeLife. So this is a pretty new dehumidifier from Govee. It's only about 9 months old, on the market for 9 months. I've had this one for just a few days now, tested it out, ran it, everything like that to see how fast this 2-gallon tank fills up, all that stuff. So what I pretty much did was run it on high, and it took, let's say, about 24 full hours for it to get just halfway full. It wasn't even really halfway full. So if you're running this thing full blast high, a little over 2 days until the tank is full, but you're not going to be doing that realistically. Realistically, you're gonna have it on auto, which is a great feature of this. And then, you know, that tank probably gonna take at least a week to get completely full, which is great because there's some other models out there with like half-gallon tanks, and those are going to fill up really fast. This one here, really decent size. I'll go ahead and pull it out here for you. Like I said, it's got a 2-gallon tank on there. Boom, look at that, it just pops out right there. It's got a handle on it so that you can easily grab it and do everything that you need to do with it. But yeah, you just take it out of there, and then it has a hole here on this side and a hole here on that side. So either way, you can just easily drain it into like a bathtub or your kitchen sink, toilet, really anywhere that you want to. Has like a little sight glass right up here so you can see the level, but it will automatically turn off if you remove this, or once it gets full. There's a little float inside of here that will take care of that to ensure it doesn't overflow or anything like that. Speaking of it being on auto, it just turned on right there, probably because I'm hugging up against it and I raised that humidity level, but that's good right there. That's gonna give us the option to test out how loud this thing is, because I saw a lot of people that were saying, hey, this thing's really loud, I don't like it. Me, I don't think it's that loud, especially since it's not going to be running all the time. So I'll show you here really quick. I'll quit talking. And right there, it's at 60 decibels, which 60 decibels isn't that loud. Quiet room is about 30 to 35 decibels. So this thing has a little bit of sound to it, but like I said, it doesn't keep running constantly. It switches off and on if you have it set to automatic, which is what I suggest doing with it. It already actually turned off right there, and it's going back into the quiet mode. Looks like I've got a thing up here up top that I did not peel off. So boom, right there. This does come like pretty much wrapped in this stuff to keep it well protected. Actually, the packaging for this was really nice. Everything was super protected. It took like 2 of us to be able to get it out of the box because it was just so well packaged inside of there. So let's go ahead and continue going over this. It does have some nice handles here on the side. So if you want to pick this up and move it, you can. It is definitely got a little bit of weight to it. Has a compressor in there, a decent size compressor, because 4,500 square feet is what you're going to be able to utilize this for. So this is a nice size one right here. You get the little thing here to put inside of this, and this will allow you to not have to use the internal tank right here. You can just connect this inside, and then you can run it right here, and then it will drain. You can drain it just outside, or if you put this in the basement, you can drain it into like a floor drain, something like that. You have all the buttons up here. I'll go ahead and show you these buttons up here up top really quick. All right, so right there are our buttons. As you can see, there's a fan button, so you can change how fast you want the fan to go. You're gonna have it in low, medium, or high right here. A different mode right here, so you can switch between the modes. There's a, let's see, there's an automatic. There's the fan modes like I just showed you. And then there is also a clothes drying mode. You can pretty much put this in like your laundry room and then change it to the clothes drying mode right here. And that just turns it on really high and pretty much tries to dry anything in that laundry room as fast as possible. This is to raise and lower your humidity level whenever you put on automatic. And then this over here is your fan level. Boom, boom, boom. First, second, and third level for your fan. And then, like I said, this is to raise your target point for your humidity. Like I said, I always operate this on the automatic, and I never touch these. I use everything in the Smart app, which I will go over here in a second. Also, it does have a timer available right here as well, and then you can lock this, which I always keep this locked so that the cats or the kids can't come up here and play with it. So now, what do you say we check out the app here really quick, which I am absolutely in love with. All right, so the app that you're going to download is the Govee Home app. So we'll go ahead and pull that up here really quick, and I will show it to you. Got my dehumidifier already added on here, and we'll just go in here and look at some of the stuff that you can do. Like I said, all those buttons that were up top, you can easily do from the app. So currently we have it on low. We can switch this to medium, and then we can switch it to high. We can put it on that dryer mode, or we can go back to this automatic mode right here, which is what I keep it at pretty much all the time, is the automatic mode. And then also along with the automatic mode, you can, don't want to do that, you can go to comfort. And if you go to comfort, this will automatically adjust the humidity based on the temperature and based on what like normal people perceive as a good humidity level. So you never really have to go in there and adjust anything at all. You just set it and forget it, and this thing will automatically, it reads the temperature and it can appropriately adjust the humidity level for you, which is going to save you a lot on your electric bill. Instead of having to run your air conditioner all the time to get rid of some of that humidity, this bad boy will take care of it for you. Here in a second, we'll also go over energy usage of this thing. All right, so the maintain function reduces the frequency of the turning off and on by basically keeping it like within like a certain area in regards to that humidity level. It's not gonna, stop and start all the time trying to, keep up with it. It gives it a little bit of a float inside there. You can set schedules, you can set your timer on here, you have your lock on here. You can turn the display off, so say you have this somewhere and you don't want that display on, maybe in a bedroom or something like that. You can easily just, boom, hit that. It turns the display off, and then you don't have that extra little bit of light. You can pair an external thermo hygrometer with this. Govee does sell those. They have a few different models. So say you want this to work and keep the humidity level in your room, but you want to place this in the living room. It'll run until those numbers are met in that remote location, whether it be your room or whatever. So cool little thing right there, and those are actually very, very affordable. Okay, let's see. I'll go ahead and show you some of these charts on here to show you how well this has been working over the last couple of days. As you can see right here, we turned it on to the high, and as soon as we turned it on to that high, it dove down really, really fast. Let's look at this really quick. I had it off for most of the day, or it was off for most of the day because it's already got the everything pulled down low. So right here you can see it was at 51% at 10:24, and then at 10:25 it was at 50%, and then let's see if I can go this a little bit further. At 10:26 it was at 47%. So it goes down really fast. Let me see, I can go to the day before yesterday. I think I had it. All right, so yeah, you could see these steep drops. I mean, as soon as it turns on, it gets rid of that humidity fast. It's absolutely fantastic. The first day we pulled it in here, the humidity was actually pretty high. I turned it on and like immediately I could tell the difference. It felt amazing. A lot less stickiness in the air, which is coming up. You got those, shoot, it's almost here. It is here for some of y'all. Spring, summer, early parts of fall. Whenever it's super sticky down here, like in the south, wherever I'm at, yeah, it's nasty. This thing's gonna do awesome. I super highly recommend it. It's great. Like I said, especially for saving on that electric bill. Instead of having to run that air conditioner all the time, you can just turn this on and you will save. It's got some other readings in here, such as the temperature, the dew point, and whatever VPD is. That's above my pay grade right there. But all of this stuff is very accurate. This little decibel reader that I have right here also does have a humidity level reader in it. I held it right up next to it. It did a great job, did really, really well. So the next thing I wanted to show you guys was the energy usage on this thing, and then we will pretty much wrap this up. But right now, we are at 75 watts just with it running the fan right now. That is not running the compressor inside of here. Now, whenever the compressor does run, it does spike up there a little bit. Usually about 500 watts is what it goes to whenever that compressor is running. The highest it has ever hit, as you can see here in the last 3 days, is 631 watts. So does use a little bit of electricity, but like I said, it works really fast. It pulls that humidity down really fast. It's not gonna be running all the time. Like 5 to 10 minutes at a time at most is what you're going to have, and just a handful of times throughout the day for it to kick on and take care of that. Obviously, whenever it gets a little bit more humid outside, maybe it'll work a little bit more. Still far less energy than what your air conditioner is going to be pulling in order to make it more comfortable. So you can save there by keeping the air conditioner up a little bit, turning this on, bringing down that humidity level and making it feel great in your house, and saving money at the same time. So overall, I really like this thing. I'm excited about it. The other day I came home, the humidity level was literally 91%, and I was like, you know what? We're buying a dehumidifier. And that's exactly what I did. And I like it. And I hope you enjoyed the review as well. There'll be a link down there in the description. As always, thanks for stopping by Reviews and How-Tos. I'm Tyler. If you enjoyed the review, hit the like, maybe subscribe, and we'll see you next time.